So your alternator went out on your Legnum VR4. What do you do? Well, first things first. I know this is actually I'm going back together with it, but first things first, remove your elbow right here, which is two of these little hose clamps, and you can remove it. That's gonna, trust me, make a lot of space. Also, the power steering bracket right here also makes it so you have a lot more space. You can also opt to remove, it's like a two-piece, this side right here or both. I got away with just that side. Your mileage may vary. Tensioner's gonna have to come out. Obviously, rim, and there is a splash guard in here that's also gonna have to come out. Then in here, let's see, yep, there is a bracket there. Okay, grab yourself a jack, and in my case I needed some wood because it's leaking down, it doesn't go that high up. But we're going to take the weight off the engine mount and remove the bolt so that we can actually jack the engine up. It's the only real way to make space right here. So grab yourself a 17, and we're going to go after that bolt right there. That's for your engine mount. We're just going to get it loose. Then we'll use the jack to take the weight off of it, and we'll remove it. Once it's pretty much all the threads are backed out, but it's still got drag and tension because of the weight of the engine, you want to use the jack, and you're going to grab the bolt and kind of pull and just wiggle it, twist it, and then you'll find there's going to be like a place where it just kind of wants to come out. And this is what I mean. I just get a little bit of tension, and now you can just push and pull this bolt without much well, I don't say much struggle, but you usually need to mess with it a little bit. There it is. I did almost forget to mention this coolant reservoir slots right in here. You just yank on this and just kind of set it here. Here's our reman alternator. We actually had to send this to a guy that's local to us. He found the regulator to be bad. Charges about 150 bucks, which all things considered is good because you cannot find these stupid things anywhere. Trust me, because we tried buying a couple of these, even from Japan, and it just was not happening. Also, where is it? There it is. There was a lot of corrosion here when we removed this alternator, and also on, let me see if I can reach. Here we go. On this guy, to the point where it was actually melted right there. You can get yourself some terminal cleaners. They're like little tweezers almost, and they come different sizes. And I just cleaned the hell out of these, hit it with a electronics cleaner, and I am going to actually go ahead and put a little bit of dielectric in here before I go back with it. Now when I say put dielectric on it, I do not mean pack it. I mean just to help it seal. You can actually put some dielectric on the inside of this, just on the around the wall right here, and that will help seal. Okay, so this is the approach you want to take. The pulley in between the oil pan and the drive axle, my bad, axle shaft, and you kind of want to swing. Don't fall, please. Kind of want to swing this thing like that as you go in, and you're going to keep pretty much Well, there we go. You're gonna pretty much keep doing the same thing. You're just gonna grab it and swing the nose in. Once you get it in, you're just gonna have to figure out how you can twist this and turn it to be in the same position. You actually want to leave this loose in here after you install the bracket, the big bracket, because the big bracket will actually help kind of keep it further up. But you want to have this loose so you can install the positive and the connector, because where this normally sits, and I'll show you later, is there's almost no space. You can do it, but it's way easier to do this when the alternator is loose. Once you get it in this rotation with the single tab up and I don't know if you can see that, but the double tab on the bottom, now it's time to go ahead and grab our basically timing cover / bracket and install that. It'll be that, then the actual tensioner. Oh yes, this guy is part of, believe it or not, gets attached right there to the belt tensioner bracket, and you are going to have to pull the dipstick out. You won't lose any oil though, so you shouldn't have to drain it. If you weren't paying attention, you may be trying to put this big old bracket back in, and you may be saying, it doesn't fit, something's wrong. Well, actually, it does fit. This tab right there actually goes underneath the timing cover. So you kind of have to do this angle thing and then kind of pull slightly on this just to slide it in. But it does fit. Make sure you check your bolt length. There are two that are actually the same, and then the third one is longer. That longer one goes on this bottom, and the other two just go here and way up there. Fast forward to some crying, tussling, cursing, and I actually ended up hanging the alternator first off of that 12 mil right there, because it kept getting in the way of this bracket and pushing it, and it fell in here a couple times. Hung it off of that one, off of that 12, put this bracket in, make sure it's torqued, and then I just got done running this bolt. It does go from the inside out, yeah, so on to the next thing. This thing almost made me, no, it didn't almost make me, it made me say, why are we here? Just to suffer?
Just to suffer.
Anyway, if you know what that's from, leave a comment. Go ahead and put in your timing cover plate, and do this before you do the tensioner bracket and pulley go here. And if you remember right, let's see, where is it? Right there is where the dipstick goes in. You got to put this timing cover in before the dipstick, or that, because if not, it will be blocked. Okay, so we got this, there you go, focus, bracket here. Now there is a lifting eye, it goes on these two, and then the ones on the right side here, the top one is the one for the oil dipstick for the engine. It goes right there, so don't forget to do that. So from here we'll just put the pulley on and put the belt on, and almost there. So go ahead and once you get your pulley, throw your belt on, and that's the tensioner right there. It's fairly easy to adjust. It's got a 12, let's see if I can find it for you guys. Yeah, right there. It's that right there. It's got a 14 mil here, and then once you reach about ½ inch of deflection, whenever you go ahead and you push on it, then you want to go ahead and lock your tensioner in right there. That's another 14. I'll tell you right now, if you don't have There it is. One of these, it's a serpentine belt service kit. And this one's happens to be a Matco. But anyway, if you don't have one of these, get yourself one, especially work on cars. It'll make your life a hell of a lot easier. It's turned on, but is it charging? Moment of truth. Oh yes, problem solved. Awesome. Let me button this up. Now that we've verified function, put the splash seal back in. It's got 3 12 millimeters, 2 there and 1 on this side, way up in there, and it also has 3 push fasteners, 2 there and 1 there, and then just throw your wheel on. And well, in my case I gotta finish up here, but for you guys, you should be pretty much done. Make sure your terminal and your battery is clean, tight, check for function, and you guys should be good to go. Don't forget to put your elbow in and your hose clamps. Don't forget to put your engine cover off. You can actually slide this underneath the tube, so it's not 100%. It's all like charge pipe. It's not 100% necessary to remove the charge pipe to remove this cover. This one's seen better days, but regardless, I'm still going to put it on. And then don't forget to put your strut brace. This just takes 12 mils. It's just a through bolt and a nut, and these are 10 mils or Phillips. And those should. Well, there you go, guys. It's running. I'll show you over there in the dash. It has no alternator light anymore or battery light. It's all together. I just put the final touches to cover and the strut brace. I've driven it a couple of times just to verify function. I also did some valve covers, reseals, cam caps, which are all behind here, 4 of them. Also resealed those, or replaced those because they were leaking like crazy. The alternator on this ended up being bad regulator. We actually had somebody local fix it because we could not get a hold of one from Japan. Let me see, let me show you guys over here. There you go. Got no lights other than door open, seat belt, and that one is just the e-brake. But yeah, so this one's fixed. I will be putting up more videos on repairing these cars because there's just nothing out there. A little sneak peek, I guess. That's one of them, and this one's a big project. But more on that later.